Hey everybody, it's Sarah with Mommy Daddy Fitness. Checking in with you guys this afternoon. I wanted to share a new recipe that I have been using for breastfeeding. I had my third child in November, a little boy, and I found a lactation cookie recipe that I am absolutely in love with. But aside from it being a lactation cookie, I just wanted to say that anybody can eat these cookies. They are super beneficial because they are filled with nutritional items, primarily oats. So again, it kind of goes along with that breakfast oatmeal theme that I showed you in my meal prepping of the mason jars. So this is another like go-to snack that you can enjoy that is of a healthy choice. So I'm going to share with you the ingredients that I have laid out again, and we're just going to kind of go from area to area in my kitchen, and I will tell you all of the measurements and everything as we go. So I have the bowl ready to go with all of my dry ingredients. The first is 3 cups of old-fashioned rolled oats. Then we have a 1.5 cups of unbleached organic all-purpose flour. I used 2.5 tablespoons of brewer's yeast, or just a traditional active dry yeast. Then we have 3 tablespoons of ground flaxseed, a 1/2 teaspoon baking powder, a 1/2 teaspoon baking soda, and a 1/2 teaspoon of ground cinnamon. We then have a 1/4 teaspoon of salt. So what we're going to do is we are going to combine all of these dry ingredients that I just gave you. Jaden, I have a little helper. Say hi, everybody.
Hi, everybody.
Say, I'm making cookies with Mommy.
With Mommy.
Okay, are we ready to mix our dry ingredients? Can you help me?
I'll mix it.
Okay, mix it up. Ready? Got a hold of it? Say mix, mix, mix. Mix, mix our ingredients.
Mommy, don't hold it with
Oh, you're gonna hold it right there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mommy,
Here, I'll hold it down here.
touch me.
I won't hold it up there with you. You hold it, okay? Okay. So we have our dry ingredients that we're mixing all together. Is it gonna be yummy, Jaden? Yeah, look at that.
I like those cookies.
You like those cookies? See, everybody? Even a 3-year-old says he likes these cookies. They are good for everybody. So we're gonna keep mixing, mixing, mixing. And there's our dry ingredients, okay? Do you wanna hold this for me? Okay, so we'll set it right there. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna let our dry ingredients sit here, and we're going to move on to our wet ingredients, or what we would put in our mixer. So the recipe says that we need to take, I'm just gonna flip the camera over, we need to take 4 tablespoons of unrefined organic coconut oil. So that is what I have right here, organic coconut oil, and I have 4 tablespoons in the glass mixing jar right here that we're going to put in the microwave. And in addition, we need to add basically 12 tablespoons or 1.5 sticks of butter to the oil. So I'm going to get these open, and let me just kind of stand this up here, and we're going to add our butter. You can put that in there, buddy. That's fine. Yeah.
Well, I don't want to do the butter.
You don't want to do the butter? I'll do the butter. So we have 1.5 sticks of butter. Make sure all the paper is off. And we are good. 1.5 sticks. So now we are going to melt this down before we put it in our blender. So just soften it up. In the meantime, right about now is when you could probably preheat your oven. You're gonna preheat it to 350. So that's a good time to do that while we're waiting for our other things to melt down. I'll show you, it's just melting down, softening up. So we're gonna pull that out. And we're going to take that over to our mixing stand and pour that right in there. So that was our 4 tablespoons of the coconut oil and our 12 tablespoons of our butter. So basically, again, a stick and a half of butter. And I have to come back here to get that, our recipe, so I can follow everything. So we are going to mix that up in our blender. And we are going to mix this on a medium speed until it's nice and creamy. So you can see already the butter and the coconut oil are creating a creamy texture already. Oh, you're mixing it up. You're doing a great job. Okay. So we're mixing that up. And then we are going to add a cup and a half of white organic sugar. And we're going to add the sugar and we're going to mix it on a high speed until that's fluffy. So about 4 to 5 minutes until you see that comes mixed down pretty well. So that's a cup and a half. And you want to come up here with me? Okay. Sit up here with me. We're going to use the peanut butter. Okay? See, we're mixing all of our ingredients. You don't like peanut butter? I think you're fibbing. So we're mixing our ingredients there, and I'm going to turn this down a little bit. Now, after we have our okay, everybody, so this is what our coconut oil, our butter, and our sugar looks like. We are then going to add in our whole egg and our egg yolk. Do you want to pour it in for me? Ooh, look at that. Pour it in. Pour it in. So this is our full egg and an egg yolk. Okay, so we can set that there, and then we're going to mix this up again for another 2 to 3 minutes to get that really combined. Sounds yummy? What do you think? It sounds yummy? Okay, say we'll be right back. Say we'll be right back. Okay. Now, you can also add 1/3 of a cup of creamy peanut butter to your coconut oil and butter and sugar mixture here. Or you can leave the peanut butter out. That's completely up to you. I think the peanut butter gives it, additional protein as well as a healthy fat. So I'm going to go ahead and add 1/3 of a cup of our peanut butter to the mixture. So we added our peanut butter, or we did not add our peanut butter, whichever you prefer. Now we need to add 2 teaspoons of pure vanilla extract to our mixture here. So we're just going to pour this out. So we have 1. And we have 2. So this is our vanilla, and we're going to mix that up. Now what we need to do is we need to add our dry ingredients that we mixed in the beginning of the video, and we need to add that slowly or gradually into our wet ingredients that's in the mixing stand. So you're just gonna see me slowly adding some of the dry ingredients right into the wet ingredients. So I usually do about 3 scoops at a time and then mix that up until this bowl is empty and combined into the wet ingredients. So this is what our mixture looks like after we've added our dry ingredients to our wet ingredients. Now our last step is to take some chocolate. This is based on total, preference. Some people prefer milk chocolate, some people prefer dark chocolate. I like both, but I like to combine the two. So I'm gonna take 3/4 of a cup of milk chocolate chips by Hershey, and I'm also gonna take 1/4 of a cup of some dark chocolate. Cacao is 60% on that, and I'm going to add that into our mixture here. So this is what our mixture looks like after we've added our chocolate, and then I am showing you what it looks like laid out on your baking sheets. You have your oven preheated to 350, and what we're going to do is we are going to bake them for 10 to 14 minutes, so roughly about 12 minutes. I go somewhere in between, and we are going to pull them out after the 12 minutes, and I will show you what they look like. All right, everybody, there they are. As you can see, I have begun to scoop them onto a plate to enjoy. I hope you enjoy them as much as I do. If you have any questions, please comment below. And I hope you guys have an awesome rest of your evening. Meal Prep and Mom checking out. See you guys later.